It's kind of interesting to realize that the drone didn't despawn. I would have thought it would have despawned, but nope.
Pathfinder, the trap you set in the cargo bay, we got a blip. I think something's in there.
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal.
It's a hamster.
Hey, it's okay. No one's going to eat you. You're the most adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay. How about a nice warm cage in my quarters and all the cereal you can eat? Guess everybody around here needs a home.
Space hamster. Space hamster. Wait. Interesting. I got a space hamster though. Ain't that cool? Is this the med bay? What's up?
Going through the readouts from the CAT facility,
What'd you find?
I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Is that
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
is that why you called me here? Alright, bye. I guess. I don't know why she asked me to come here. Oh, just yes. Gotta wonder why Liam whimpers in his sleep, though. What do our mans go through? It's still there. Don't even know what to do about that. Okay.
Old orbit is steady.
I got a couple things to do on Aya. Oh wait, no I don't. I have 2 things, and then I have a satellite quest. I don't know what to do with it. On to Aya. Or attempt to go on to Aya. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to... The embassy, as it's called. Alright, where's the curator who wanted... Where's the embassy? It's the embassy, that's the Moshai, there's the curator. There's a quest. You're not on the immigration list.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city. I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Sure, we can do that first. Sure, it won't take me too long. I can't wait for this to turn out to have a super long back and forth thing. Howdy, guard. I get to get more of these? I do. Oh, I guess not. More precise readings. Oh, where's the... I guess it's up that staircase, so I guess I can do that once I grab these seeds. Howdy.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder about the clothing industry. How is that handled? Because, I mean, I can't imagine there's like well, between different species, you can't really have a monopoly other than something that handles them all because you wouldn't know, you wouldn't be able to just blanket stuff, right? You have to make stuff specific for each and every...
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Can out.
Oh, thank
I've
God
never
he's gone.
lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss.
It's okay.
I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Oh dear.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops.
Oh, it's a Solarian.
He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator.
So you let him walk
I'm
away.
concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
I hope so.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Oh.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Okay. I
That's
got
all
it.
for now.
I'm here if you need any.
Imagine if in the Mass Effect galaxy they reach the point where they can produce the relays of their own and jump from galaxy to galaxy. Wait, did I say in the Mass Effect galaxy? The Mass Effect world. And then you have the Initiative fighting, which I don't know what they'd become, but having war between them. That'd be interesting. Wouldn't mind more. Sorry though. What's the difference? I like the color blue is all. Right. That's what it is. Curator, I got you an instrument.
Hello, Pathfinder. Son above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music.
Man, at
We have
first...
them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories. It's all gone.
you're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Nice. So the Mushai's in there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I gotta jump all the way back to give him the kilowatt seeds, huh? Where's the fast travel terminal? Pretty sure there's one over here. All the way back to the ports. What the heck didn't I do? Why didn't I have both objectives first? I have to run back and forth. Or teleport back and forth, if you will.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them. More of your outposts need help, if you have time. Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them the boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Guess there's a bunch of these little quests. It looks like I don't have to go far at all. Do 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 do. I hate those birds. Big time. Hello, solar technician.
You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Whoa, that's totally remnant technology. I swear these birds sound like they're gonna blow up. I mean, would it have been such a shock for the Angaran? With the thing mentioned before, imagine if we found humans. Because, like, the Angara knew about the Scourge disaster.
Yeah, I found the solar
They
amplifier
knew they had,
for-
I'm pretty sure they knew they spread from planets before.
No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
They just didn't have the ability to reconvene. So it's like they knew they were out there already. It'd be like if we had, it'd be kind of like in the Destiny lore, we had colonies and whatnot, and if we just so happened to find a colony of humans somewhere in the modern Destiny, like we would have lost contact hundreds of years ago, but we did know they exist, so it would have been a shock, sure, but it wouldn't have been like a, oh my god, what in the world?
You're one of Ambassador Reala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it.
Let's get down to
I've lived my
business.
whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
What? I don't understand what your question was. You asked how to talk to them. That's one way. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding as to what exactly you were talking about. I don't entirely understand.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Reala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It would be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
I don't. What?
Vela's getting restless.
What am I? What do these people want from me? I. Also, I find it interesting how she is the only person in the entire Mass Effect universe that has ever, you know, risen that point. I can try and convince one, but I don't. I don't understand. Maybe I can. What are my loads looking like? Let's find out, right, don't we? You might as well check. Wait, is that a fire tornado in the background? How are things so simple as to having when they have fire tornadoes in the background? Okay, so that was this one, right? Okay, let's try different options and see if that works. Yeah. Deliver the solar amplifiers to Marcus. I am aware. Or is it Marxius? I don't fucking know. Here you go. Oh, Mercius.
Here, I found the solar amplifier.
You're welcome. Plus 2%, current 100%. See, the counter for that is so wrong. I don't understand. It's like, shouldn't it only be able to hit 100% if, you know, I'm actually 100% done for that? Oh, I don't know what this person wants. Oh god.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer. I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Would I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Oh man.
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
That seemed like a decent response. The thing is, it's like, I mean, if you put in I can't guarantee you'd get a job there. You could definitely ask, and there's a pretty high chance, but you know, you'd have to be taught to learn the electrical power systems and all that stuff. Shut up, thermal detonator bird.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. Alright. I'm in.
Okay. Nutrient paste vats. Alright, lady, who I am totally going to manipulate because I know what your options are.
Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
I do now.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and So will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Yeah, I got no clue what any of these
Azalea's
people.
getting restless.
I thought I interviewed each of the candidates. Hey. The Vessel. Uh-oh. He said something, didn't he?
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
I will slack you in the
I was
face.
measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this.
Sorvis.
When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Are all you Solarians annoying pieces of shit?
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go.
Oh.
The exchanges are chosen at random. We called this arrangement the Vassal, time of change. It worked well, until now.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
You didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Alright, yeah, I'll talk to him. Ooh.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons.
Hell yeah.
Over my objections.
It's okay to mistrust me.
Selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a choice, do you? Vanquisher. Faran, recon scope. Okay, nothing here I'm interested in. It's kind of cool. Okay, is there anything up over here for me to do? Ungaran antibiotics. Oh, that's through here.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
That's cool.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
That's pretty cool.
Reassuring. My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. We'll
will this do?
Thank you. Bye. That's Moshai. Let's report to the ambassador. I'll go do that first, because I don't know how big of a cutscene this will be. Oh, I can't just fast travel to the governor's office. Bummer. That'd make my life easier, wouldn't it? Vroom.
Director Tan is pleased with the Angara you sent to the Nexus. Thank you for your help. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Visal, the Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angar are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Make room back home? Oh, that sounds like a good one.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
It's a win-win, because then we get more people here and more Angaran on the Nexus, which means more cultural interaction. That's kind of the point. I'll take the crappier weather over getting knifed. Alright, let's see what this is like.
That should have come to me.
Axel, I'm alright.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the cat. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
That can't be good. You know, since we're in having a discussion with him, I would have been like, Moshai, I just got an emergency reading from EOS. Oh no. We gotta run. I just wanna run, ride it away, taking me down. I just wanna run. Most of the Mlock went to central conversion today for the... I am curious how he got that information about the Krogan, and on top of that, does he not have the backstory as to what happened with the Krogan? Because, I mean, like, it wasn't the humans, it was the Solarians. I don't think the humans were actually spacefaring at the point of the Krogans trying to take over the galaxy. So can you really hold them accountable?
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
You
Good
have
for him.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yay! It's VidCom time.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No rider, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Alright, time to kill a bunch of Rokar. They'll never learn, will they? Man, I haven't gone to Eldern yet, have I? That's gonna have to happen soon.